I am looking for qualities beyond the physical.
You win wars with guts.
Grenade! Everybody down!
Is this a test? He's still skinny.
Welcome guys. Today's video is going to be very interesting. In this video I am going to share a list of 10 best movies to watch on 4th of July. The Independence Day. 4th of July is one of the most celebrating day for every American and the others who love United States of America. It's the day of independence for every patriotic. On this day people gather with their loved ones and attend barbecues, watch nation parade, plan the beach, wave nation flags and remember their nation heroes, to show their love for their beloved land. The people who gave their lives to their motherland. Their relatives visits their last places. Mostly at the end of the day folks plan to watch best movies related to that day. And for that purpose I composed this list for you to quickly choose your favorite one and start streaming. And to just save you from the trouble of searching, I added the links of those movies in the description, where you can watch them with just one click. So, go grab your favorite snakes and enjoy the show. Well guys, I think now we have to jump into our list of movies. So, let's get started. Very first, number 1, is the release of 1996 movie named Independence Day. This movie got a lot of public love, which shows on the rating of 7 on IMDb, and the director of this movie is Ronald Emmerich. Well, if talk about the star cast of the movie, it includes Bill Pullman, Will Smith, and Jeff Goldblum. The name says it all, so it is totally an Independence Day movie. It shows that before we claim the independence from the humans, we have to aliens first. In this movie, Captain Stephen Hiller, character played by Will Smith, and President Whitmore, Wo's character played by Bill Pullman. They both are on a mission to save the United States and the planet Earth from an alien invasion. The whole human race depends on their mission, and in this mission all the countries and races fight with unity against one common enemy. This sci-fi action film is a twist on your classic war movie. The VFX and the costumes will bring you into that thrilling world. Number 2. It includes the movie Captain America, The First Avenger, released in year 2011, and they got 6.9 rating on IMDb. This movie is a masterpiece of the director Joe Johnston. The main leading cast of the movie includes Chris Evans, who played the role of Steve Rogers, as known as Captain America, Haley Atwell, Sebastian Stan, and Tommy Lee Jones. The movie is based on the comic book. It takes place in 1940s New York, where a man who is eager to fight for his country, but keeps getting rejected for health reasons and his short size. Of course, all that changes when the medical team of US military turns him into Captain America for a super secret mission. After the success of the mission, Steve Rogers turns into the ultimate superhero. His transformation ultimately helps him combat the Nazis in this World War II. This story has some romance, buddy bond, emotion and lots of action with drama. Number 3. On number 3 is the release of 2000 movie named The Patriot. It got 7.2 rating on IMDb, and this amazingly picturized movie is directed by Ronald Emmerich. Well, if talk about the star cast of the movie, it includes Mel Gibson, Heath Ledger, and Joely Richardson. The Patriot tells the story of Benjamin Martin. In the film, this role is played by Mel Gibson, a man who driven to fight in the War of Independence. Gabriel Martin is the son of Benjamin. Heath Ledger performed this role after his son is murdered at the hands of a British officer. Benjamin, a peaceful farmer, is forced to fight the British to avenge his death. Mel Gibson's performance earned him the People's Choice Award for Favorite Movie Actor. This movie have a lot of patriotism and emotions. Number 4. It includes the movie named Forrest Gump, a release of 1994. The movie ranks on IMDb with the rating of 8.8, and the name of the director of this famous movie is Robert Zemeckis. Movie focus on one character mainly, but the cast of the movie consists on Tom Hanks, Robin Wright, Gary Sinise, and Sally Field. This Oscar-winning classic movie take you to a tour through American history, as the hapless Forrest Gump, whose character is played by Tom Hanks, constantly finds himself surrounded by figures of great importance. This iconic character Tom Hanks lives a life full of adventures, as he meets the famous Elvis Presley, Presidents Kennedy and Johnson. They participate in Vietnam War, he witnesses Watergate, and is interviewed alongside the John Lennon. And that's just the start. He may have a front row seat to history, are all shown in this fictional story. But all Forrest wants is to be reunited with his childhood love, Jenny, whose role in the film is picturized on Robin Wright. This movie have added of every experience or movie genre you ever watched on the screen. It's must-watch movie. Don't miss it. If you have already watched it, rewatch now. Number 5. On number 5 is the release of 2007 movie named Live Free or Die Hard is a part of Die Hard series of Bruce Willis. The movie got 7.1 rating on IMDb, and the director of the movie is Len Wiseman. The leading cast of this movie consists on Bruce Willis, Justin Long, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and Maggie Q. The story of the movie begins when on the July 4th holiday, an attack on the vulnerable United States infrastructure begins to shut down the entire nation. But as New York City Police Detective John McClane, this character is played by Bruce Willis. He delivers old-school justice to a new breed of terrorists when a massive computer attack hacker on the U.S. infrastructure threatens to shut down the entire country over Independence Day weekend. So, John McClane and a young hacker join forces to take down master cyber terrorist Thomas Gabriel in Washington, D.C. Number 6. It includes the movie named Hamilton, the release of year 2000. And its rating on IMDb is 8.4. This movie is directed by Thomas Kyle, and if talk about the star cast of the movie, it includes Lin-Manuel Miranda, Leslie Odom Jr., Philippa Sue, Daveed Diggs, and Christopher Jackson. This movie is telling the story of Alexander Hamilton, an American revolutionary, statesman and founding father of the United States. After the American Revolution, he goes on to become first Secretary of the Treasury of the U.S. The movie filmed as musical, hip-hop, jazz, and Broadway. Number 7. On number 7 is the release of 1998, a war action film Saving Private Ryan, and the IMDb rating of the movie is 8.6. This movie is directed by the great director, Steven Spielberg, and the leading cast of the movie includes Tom Hanks, Matt Damon, Vin Diesel, Adam Goldberg, and Barry Pepper. Well, you can skip this one, or at least just the final scene of it, just because of, if you're not in the mood to shed a few tears on the celebratory holiday. This heart-wrenching war drama film takes place during the Normandy landings of World War II, where two brothers are killed, and a team of men, led by Captain Miller, character played by Tom Hanks. The team go behind enemy lines in the hopes of locating missing soldier, Private James Ryan, whose character is performed by Matt Damon, to tell him about his brother's deaths and to get him home safely. Again, this is fully emotional movie, so skip it if you don't want to cry. But if you want some real movie material with powerful storytelling, then this film is best for you. Number 8. It includes the movie Pearl Harbor, is a release of year 2001. This film is ranked on IMDb with the rating of 6.2, and the director of the movie is Michael Bay. Well, if talk about the star cast of the movie, it includes Ben Affleck, Josh Hartnett, Jennifer Garner, and Kate Beckinsale. This movie is based on the famous and brutal attack on the site of Pearl Harbor in the time of World War II by the Army of Japan. After that, America dropped 2 atomic bombs on Japan, and World War II stopped. The real-life event is depicted in this period romance drama film. Following two best friends, Woe's character is performed by Ben Affleck, and whole role was picturized on Josh Hartnett. They fall in love for the same woman named Evelyn. Whole role was performed by Kate Beckinsale. This movie got huge success because people had attachment with that event, and it was nominated for 3 Oscars and 1 for Best Sound Editing. Number 9. On number 9 is the release of 1976 movie named Rocky. It was the first film of famous boxing movie series named Rocky, and the IMDb rating of the movie is 8.1. This film was directed by John G. Avildsen, and the leading cast of the movie includes Sylvester Stallone, Burt Young, and Talia Shire. Rocky Balboa is a struggling boxer failing to make it big time. Despite his true talent and his inability to admit defeat, his friends and his coach, Mickey, never give him the time of day. When Apollo Creed, the heavyweight champion of the world, visits Rocky's hometown asking for a lesser man to fight, Apollo chooses him based on his nickname, the Italian Stallion. With his shot at glory in front of him, Rocky trains harder than he thought was possible in order to earn his own self-respect and go the distance. And on very last is number 10. It includes the movie Remember the Titans, released in year 2000. While the IMDb rating of the movie is 7.8. This is a great work of director Bose Yakin, and if talk about the star cast of the movie, it includes Denzel Washington, Ryan Gosling, and this is a purely inspirational sports movie, which is based a story. But prior knowledge of football is not required to thoroughly enjoy it. The film sets in 1971, and it follows a football team at a newly integrated high school. Coach Herman Boone, whose character was played by famous Denzel Washington, he has to teach his team how to, well, be a team. The whole team consists on the young players from different background, and they all have different life problems, which pull back them into the mess of life. So, the real challenge for the coach Herman was to organize them into a team, as well as help them in real life.
You smiling? Why are you smiling?
Football's fun?
You think football is fun?
Yes, no.
No?
Certainly.
So, friends, this was the whole list of movies. I hope enjoyed it and excited for watching the great movies you have not watched yet. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit the like button and share it with your friends. Leave the comment below and share your thoughts on this video. And also please do subscribe this YouTube channel for more interesting content like this. Stay strong and see you in next video.